30 students in a college were asked if they studied art or biology. The Venn diagram below shows the results of the survey. What is the probability that a student chosen at random studies art, studies biology, studies art and biology, studies art or biology? So and or are keywords. So let's start off with the probability that a student chosen at random studies art. Okay, so this symbol here, #U, is actually the symbol for the cardinal number of elements. So the number of elements or the amount of elements in the set. So U represents the universal set. So the number of elements in the universal set is the sample space, which is the total number of possible outcomes of the experiment, which is 30, because there were 30 students surveyed. The cardinal number of elements in A is the number of students who study art altogether, which is going to be 10 plus 5, which is 15 in total who study art. The cardinal number of elements in B is the number of students who study biology, so it's going to be 5 plus 5, which is 10 in total. The cardinal number of elements in A intersection B is going to be the number of students who study art and biology, which is 5. In the intersection we have 5. And the cardinal number of elements in A union B is going to be the number of students who study art or biology. So it's going to be 10 plus 5, which is 20. And the cardinal number of elements in A union B complement is the number of students who study neither art nor biology, which is going to be 10, because there's 10 left over in the space inside the universal set. So this symbol here represents the cardinal number of elements. The intersection is going to tell us who studies art and biology. And the union is going to tell us who studies art or biology. And the cardinal number of elements of A union B complement is going to tell us who studies neither art nor biology. Okay, so we're interested in the probability that the student studies art. So it's going to be the number of students who studies art, which is 15, over the number of students in the universal set, which is going to be 30. So we have 15 over 30, which gives us a half. So the probability that the student studies art is a half. Part 2, what's the probability that they study biology? Well, the probability that they study biology is going to be the number of students who study biology, which is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10, over the number of students in the universal set, which is 30. There's 30 students in the college. And 10 divided by 30 is a third. So the probability that a student chosen at random studies biology is a third. What's the probability that the student studies art and biology? Well, this is going to be the probability of A intersection B. So the cardinal number of elements in A intersection B is going to be 5, divided by the cardinal number of elements in the universal set, which is 30, and 5 over 60 is 1 over 6. Part 4, what's the probability that a student chosen at random studies art or biology? So that's going to be the probability of A union B. So the cardinal number of elements in A union B is 10 plus 5, which is 20, over the cardinal number of elements in the universal set, which is 30, and 20 over 30 is 2 over 3. So the probability that a student studies art or biology is 2 over 3.